Hello. Thank you for the like, and thanks for being here. Finally, I can have someone to talk to. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Something a bit unexpected happened. Oh yeah. Welcome to the mess. How's my day been? Just started. What's the time now? 11:11. Yeah. Nearly lunchtime, nearly midday. What to build? Let's see, I've got an excavator bucket. Got more wheels for a truck to build. Or a trailer. Bowl race turntable. Could make something out of that. I don't know, I got it nearly everything here. Got this. These. Pneumatics. Whoops. Technic. Some base plates. More base plates. These things, whatever they are. Yeah, it sort of started. I woke up at about 8 o'clock. It's only been 3 hours since I woke up. So it's sort of semi-started. You don't really know until you get past into the afternoon. Then you know what kind of day you're in or not. Whoops. Yeah, practically. The only thing I can say is that I'm $200 broke. Well, less richer because I just bought this thing not long ago. That was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, nice. Oh. Let me think. I'm trying to think of your name yesterday. That would have been quite a bit ago. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. I'm not very good with my memory. Oh, that's right. Because there was you and another one as well. Yeah, I forgot I had these. Might come in useful. Might come very useful. That's not Lego, that's Technic. What's that doing in there? Actually, that can just go. How's my day going so far? Well, let's see. First of all, so it's gone pretty good there. And that, just same. Well, can't really say that. Same thing, different day. You can sort of say. Wake up, do what you need to do. Have a feed, do what you need to do again. Have a feed, do what you need to do again, and have a feed again. Then you have your little dessert, and then you go to sleep. Wake up, do the exact same thing. Bloody beautiful. Got 4 of them now. Maybe it's a special part. It's not bad. No. Or that. Where's Chuck watching like yesterday? Not doing that today. Starting to get a bit crook. Jess is a bit, well, giving me a bit of shit. Coughing and all that. Builds. No, just leave it. I want to have a look at this. Oh, come on. Who retracted the friggin' message? I wanted to see it. Oh, come on. So this guy was saying that he owned my channel. You don't own me channel if you could pay $1 million for it. That's got to be the most funniest comment I've ever seen in all my life. Freaking 10 points out of 10 for making me laugh with that one. That was hilarious. Oh, I can't get that out of my head now. That's got to be the most stupidest comment I've ever seen on my life. Yeah. I wanted to say, I wanted to keep it there because it was so weird. I hope that guy's not banned. I hope my moderator didn't ban him because I want to see him type another stupid message. Well, at least we got our. Well, at least we got our class clown. At least we can have a couple of laughs today. That'll be good. See what people write and see how funny it can become. It's just pure gold. I love people trying to give me nasty comments because I haven't really got many. I've never really had in my channel any nasty comments. And it's actually really like, it's like, I don't know. Like, surely I can't be that good to be like just having good comments over and over and over and over and over. Like, yeah, I've had maybe 1, 2 or 3 bad comments, but they don't last long. What's the worst comment I've gotten? Well, I haven't had any real nasty ones, but like the funniest one in my opinion that I've got that was pretty bad was someone commenting on my video about what's this supposed to be about. And then it was, yeah. Oh, hang on. Lol. I only saw it pop up for a second. Rather, what are you building? I only just woke up and Adelaide's weather is absolutely crap. Well, mate, same down here. Where I am, it is, well, let's see. It's cold enough that I'm starting to get a flu and I'm inside. But yeah, hope it gets better for you in Adelaide, mate. And also, foolish, back to your question. Well, it's sort of like a weird one. Like, I filmed the truck, I put it up there, and this person was like, what is this video supposed to be about? And I done, well, a bit of a funny gesture. I said to him, I don't know, looks like a horse and cart to me. Starts blabbering on that I'm stealing content videos and all that. When the thing is, I videoed them myself with my own phone. That's why they kind of look like a bit crap. Probably use iPhone 15 and all that. Here I am using the... Yeah, so we kept on going back and forth until I decided to have a look at his own YouTube channel. And like, he only had like about 5 subscribers and that. But he had a trailer for the Black Ops 1 campaign. And he was going off of me for saying that I use other people's content. What's a comment that you despised, mate? Ooh, hang on. That's a good question, actually. And I'll tell you that right now. Absolutely nada. Nothing. I've had no comment on my channel whatsoever that I despised. I've despised other comments in other videos and other people's content and all that, but not really my own content. It's quite weird. It's mostly the comments that I despise is in other people's channels. Never mind. It's weird. Like the days that I get rude comments and all that is the days that I'm going to be excited. I'm just going to be like, righto, let's see what this guy typed in for me. That's practically how it goes. Yeah, there's a lot of weird people in people's channels. Yeah, 100%, mate. But then again, we're all not the same. We're all not perfect. Weird in our own way. But like when you start getting to the point where everyone thinks that you're just taking stuff too far, yeah, that's where it gets bad. Oh yeah, Bailey. Oh shit, I forgot the answer. Your bloody what I'm building. Shit, sorry, mate. I forgot. If you're still here, I'm either thinking about building a scraper, a compactor, a truck, or another trailer. But then again, if I build a trailer, I've got to build a truck. But I'm more going to the compactor side of of building the compactor. And we'll see how that goes, because I've never really built one before. Actually, how big are these wheels? Oh, Jesus, no. Well, forget about the compactor here. They're too big. Oh, T909. Ooh, T909. Second. There's a T904 in my profile. Oh, actually, I've only ever 909. You can have that pin because I might think about it actually. Kenworth T909. T909. I don't know about making a T909, but I have built like 904s, SARs, Ws. I built one T909, but that's just like a little bit of more accessories on my T904 what I made. And that was practically just it, because I'm more of a fan of the 904s than I am with the 909s. Because there's a lot more stuff that you can add on to the 904s. For starters, the suspension. Going back then, you could still have 6-rod suspension, which is spring suspension, or you could have airbag suspension, which is there's airbag and there's 4-bag airbag, which is Hendrickson's, 8-bag airbag, which is just 8-bag, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who makes them and all that. But yeah, Foolish, how's that coffee spill of yours? You alright, mate? Actually, shit, what should I do? Yeah. I haven't got no idea. Yeah, Bailey, cab overs aren't mine either. I don't want to be first on scene to an accident, like literally. But then again, I haven't built a cab over in a very long time, so I wouldn't mind having it a go. Hey, Foolish, nice to see that you're alright. Yeah, these two bits are part of that over there. Yeah, mate. It is pretty cold. Also, I'm just wondering, who the hell's my moderators if, like, I'm confused. Like, is there a moderator here? Like, I'm a bit confused. But yeah, it is pretty cold because I'm starting to get sick. Yeah. Hang on, I'll turn my camera on back in a second. Just doing something real quickly. No, I do know I have moderators. I know that. I'm surprised if they don't even talk or not. Because I know it said moderator taking care of this, well, thingo. I'm like, well, where are they? Right, camera's back on. This thing, one of two American trucks I've actually built. Well, what I mean by American trucks, I mean like American style. Pacific P16. Not a fan, really. The only thing I'm a fan of is the engine that it's got in it. I can just go back in there like that. But yeah. Yeah, it's got a bit of a log trailer. Actually, you want to see a log trailer or a log jinker? Here you go. And one little surprise for you. Nice. Oh yeah. Whoops. And this truck too. This trailer was actually supposed to be on but I switched it over. You know, actually, that can come off that. Take that off the truck. And plop you back on there. But that ain't supposed to be like that. Ah, great. Now I've got to turn my camera off and go back to the Lego room and come back and put the piece back. Great. I forgot about that. Thanks, Bailey. Yeah, it took me a very long time to, well, get it to lock that. That's like about version 100. 100 attempts to make the actual trailer do exactly how it's supposed to do. Right, I'm back with the piece I need. There. Oh yeah. This slides up, this slides back. Stay. Yeah, need the chain. Give me a second. Yeah, red is good colour. If you pair it with the right colour. Sorry that I have my camera off. Sorry about that. It's just I'm doing something at the moment. And I don't want to risk showing me face because I haven't really shown me face yet. But yeah, red is one of my favourite colours of all time. One of, only. Not my favourite. Ah, nice. Your favourite personal colour is purple. Very nice, very nice. My favourite colour is midnight purple. Seems pretty small of an idea, but what about a road train trailer setup to go behind those trucks? Well, I would, but for starters, I don't have the parts and the wheels and the special pieces to make that. The most I could do, possibly, is a B-double. At the most. And that's pushing it. And also, where I'm from, in Australia, we don't have road trains. Well, not really, I should say. Seeing a road train where I'm from is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It takes a very, very long time. Also, it's pretty hard to take a log truck. It's hard to take a road train log truck up in the bush with a road train. You'll get stuck pretty easy. And I don't think the corners will be your best friend either. Hang on guys, I'm nearly finished. And done. Starting to get it back to where it was looking. Only one tiny little problem. This needs to come up like that. Have a pin under here. And you can go back to normal. That should stick like that. In its little place. And done. This truck, a Mack Super, no, not Mack Superliner, why did I say that? Mack R600. I like this truck. This truck took a long time to make with the bonnet. Very long time. Bull bar comes down. And it can go back up. If it wants to go back up. There you go. Same thing with this truck. Bull bar can come down. If it wants to come down, it can go up if it wants to go up. It's just sometimes a little bit annoying. Now, another log truck that I had that I turned into something else. The W924. Probably one of my favourite ones. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, all this stuff took me a very long time to make. Well, over time, I build stuff pretty quickly when I figure out what I want to build. But the planning and all that, that's what takes the longest time. This thing here, with all the planning and everything, because I don't even have a computer, I don't even have anything to even plan with, I just do it all in my head. That there took about an hour. This here, well, I've been building W models most of my life. That took less than an hour, that took like about 30 minutes. Same for this one here. This one is actually a narrow nose, or a needle nose, or a W925. That one is actually based off a truck my dad drove. This truck here is based off a truck what my uncle drove. This truck's just based off a R600. This truck's just a Pacific P16. And that truck here is just an Oshkosh R12. This is probably my favourite unconventional truck. Yeah, because it looks funny with the slanted windows. It's like a Tiger Cat cab on a truck. It's funny. Yeah. So Bailey Chalmers, which truck did you say your dad had? Well, your old man had? The W, the Mack, or that W? If you're still here, mate. The Mac. This one. Because apart from the W's, the old school Macs, sorry about that, the friggin' live buddy reception. Yeah, so as I was saying, this truck, apart from these two, has to be one of my favourite models. Easily top 3 favourite. Okay, enough about trucks, machines. Well, that's from a set, so that can just go. This too is also from a set, so no point talking about it. This, however, is not from a set. This I built all by myself. Old Caterpillar D7G, I think, or D8K. I don't really know what I'm calling it. Depends. I put it on here. It sort of looks like an 8 in a way. Sort of like in the style of an 8, but like think about it, like D8Ks had tracks going over the actual side here a little bit, but the and the height and the real beefiness, it's more of a 7, and that's with a Mac on it. Like a Mac R600 still makes this thing look like a 7. Put the Pacific near it, it looks real tiny. Like, there you go. But then again, yeah, it is a bit of both. It's like, say, it's like a Komatsu 85 in a way. Komatsu 85 was a bit of an in-between. But because now Komatsu, then again, it's sort of in the shape of a Komatsu. I don't know. It's just one of those, questions you got to think to yourself. It's like, what do you prefer, cat or Komatsu? But yeah. But then again, I put it next to there. I know the D6s were about this high on the trucks. D7s are about here. D8s are up. Yeah, it's a bit of a... well. Yeah, thank you. Looks good for a self-build. Thank you. Actually... sorry. That there, that truck, that truck, not these two, and that are all my creations. Every last one of them. And it's actually been a lot of fun building them as well. This thing's, as you can see, it's just a tipper. You just lift this up and just drive forward. If your contents want to fall out or not. Hello, Enzio Ortega. Hello, mate, how you going? Yeah. Oh well, I hope you're doing good, Enzo Ortega. Have you thought about going more bigger with the builds and getting more details in the builds? Yes, I have, actually. And I did do it once. Looks like I have some good hobbies. Yeah, mate. Just Lego. Trucks, bulldozers, front end loaders, bigger dump trucks. Well, I'm pretty sure they have a different name to them, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. Trailers, oversized stuff with the float, folding up log jinkers, more log jinkers, not this American garbage jinker thing where you have to. Oh, I'll show you. Just take the logs off. None of this stuff. I don't get how that even works. Especially with a. Well, yeah. Like, that's the one thing that Americans. Well, that's sometimes a comment what is Americans saying that this is better because it does this and this, when, matter of fact, we got this thing over here, which, it's like, yeah, it's a trailer, you just got to do this. That's it. You don't need 2 ball races to spin and a silly connector there. That's 3 spinning points. That's 3 parts what move around. This thing here just has 2. Just left, right, and that's it. This thing's got spin, spin, left, right. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all, actually. It's like, what's wrong with this idea to that idea? Because Americans think that this can extend and this can't. Well, this thing can, it can extend. I just haven't got to that bit. But it can also shorten, like so. The most it can extend to, 15 meters. The most it can shorten up to, I'm pretty sure, like 6 meters, 7 meters. No, wait a second. Because if you have it how it is normally, it's about 8 meters to bolster. I'm pretty sure when you pull it in, you can get from bolster to bolster 5 or 4 meters, something like that. And then you have a little pin that goes here and a little pin that goes there. But when you fold up, make sure to take the pins out and have your thing back where it is, because you don't want it to, when you fold up, to be crashing in with your bolsters and your stakes, or too far out that it has a little bit of overhang here and your tyres are touching the ground. Because don't forget, when the trailer's up, you put your trailer brakes on, then you get a chain, you wrap it over, and done. Oh, a chain. Not really. Chain over. Oh, bloody internet here. I hope I'm not cutting in and out, because that'll be pretty sad. So as I was saying, it's like, yeah, a chain goes from here to here, here to there, and those chains are supposed to hold 5 ton each, or over 10,000 pounds. This trailer wouldn't even weigh near 4 ton or 5 ton. So this trailer won't be going anywhere unless your chains are slack. Oh yeah, this thing is what I really hate about, well, the American vlogging trailers. It's just like you have a turntable or a fifth wheel for every other trailer, but a log trailer you have to do this. It's like that easy. Well, apart from smashing that off. I kinda am, but I can still hear you. Oh yeah. Alright, thank you, because thanks for letting me know, because that I don't want to be doing. That can go in there. They can need bigger bits too. But yeah, Bailey, as I was saying about your question and all that, with have I built bigger stuff and all that? Yes, I have. And it wasn't really worth it. Like, I could only build one truck, but now, with all the bits what I did have, I build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I made any excavators? Oh, yes, I have. And let's just say that's like a love-hate sort of. Build an excavator, doesn't have the hydraulics on it. I get annoyed. Then I buy an actual Lego set excavator, and I absolutely love it. Thought it was one of the best looking Lego excavators I've ever had. Oh, foolish, sure, Jesus, mate. That is one thing I would never wish upon anyone, is stubbing your toe against a freaking counter. Ooh, that hurts. That really, really hurts. I've had that happen to me more times than I could count. And I wish it hasn't happened more times than I can count. But yeah. Bailey, if I can find that box for you, of that Lego excavator I had. It was the, just gotta try and find it, that's the problem. Just gotta try and find this excavator box. I think it might be in here. Boys and girls, I'm just a bit busy. I'm looking for a box that I have not seen in years. not years, felt like years, and no, it is not here. That's a shame. Also, Bailey, back to your question, if I've built bigger stuff and all that. Well, I've had this thing. And that was... Yeah. Now that I've only done it once, and thank Christ I've only done it once. But, yeah. But here you go, Bailey. There's an example that I have built stuff big before. This actually wasn't a bad set. I just, well, silly little me, don't like keeping things as they are for long. Yeah. I had the chassis at the exact same. I redone that. I took that out. I had the chassis redone. I shortened it a lot. Took the sleeper off. Took all that off. Kept the bumper and that bit. Sort of kept it. Yeah. I made a W, a C500, a T904, made it motorized as well in one from the one truck. But yeah, I have actually built that before and it was actually a lot of fun. If you want to see those videos and all that, Bailey, you have to go down a bit in my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it was quite a while ago. Because, no, it wasn't that long ago, actually. Because the truck that I built after I just took it apart and all that, like I still got the chassis, I still got the motors and all that hooked up to it, but I needed the parts because it was red. So the first truck I built, after I destroyed it, was this one. Because it had all the red parts. Actually, all the trucks with the red parts, and all the red parts actually, were used off that truck. And I sort of regret it, but sort of don't, in a way, because it was just too big. It wasn't really fun because I didn't really have a steering. It was just a model. That's all I could say it was. It was just a thing that you get up, you put it on the shelf, you leave it there to well, not really to rust, but to collect dust. Dust collecting size comparisons. That's what I call that stuff. This, it's just a dust collector. That's all it's good for. You just get it, you plop it on a shelf, you leave it there forever. What I build is something that is practical to play and all that. Hello, Sparrowgraph Adventure. How am I? Yeah, pretty good, mate. Pretty good. How about yourself? Oh, I remember you. You're the one who wanted to draw me that flower, and you did draw me that flower. Thank you for that. I actually liked it. Nah, mate. I don't consider myself the best. There's always someone out there that's better than you, and because it's not a fun world if you know that you're the best at everything, because you always want someone that is better than yourself, because it's more fun. You see, all these trucks that I built, I may be very good, why I haven't been replying to you, mate? I'm sort of pretty busy, as well as pretty sick at the same time. Starting to collect the flu, which is, well, not a real nice thing. And also, I'm always kind of busy. Like, I'm never really on YouTube as much as I used to be. Like, yeah, I post 1 or 2 videos on the same day, but it could be like a week or a couple of days, or it's, well, let's just say this. When I first started YouTube, it was back in 2023, I'm pretty sure. Just after all the COVID stuff left. Back in January of 2023. My first YouTube video... No, sorry, my mistake. I started my YouTube account back in 2022. My first video I made was January 2023. And not joining your live, yeah, that was, well, let's just say, I don't really get notifications much. And plus, mostly when I'm on my phone, when I'm doing Lego and all that, when I'm not out there. Well, yeah. Alright, brother, gotta leave. Yeah, but gotta take the kids to footy. Didn't see the time. I'll have a look at your video. Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. You have a good one. You have a good rest of your day. Have fun at footy. And I'll see you next time. Mate. No, everyone doesn't have to subscribe, mate. I'm not one of those people that beg for subscribers like most people are. I'm just like, if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm not forcing you. You're your own person. You can choose what you want. That's how I roll. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I've been doing YouTube now for over 3 years. And it's been a real roller coaster, because in my first year, I stopped making videos in July of my first year. And that kind of stopped my success quite a bit. Well, stopped how I was going, because, well, I kind of moved places and I didn't really get back into Lego until like nearly a year later. And that's when I sort of started filming trucks a little bit and trying to keep my channel going a little. And yeah, I hope I can make it. I hope I can make it to your live stream, mate. But it might not happen. It's a big maybe. Like, don't expect it, but I might not be on your live stream. It just depends on what's happening for me tomorrow. Yeah, mate, yeah. Not every is our way in this world, and that's something that we all got to accept. Thank you. And I like your videos too. I like the spirals and the graphs and the flowers that you make. They're actually quite very good. And I'm actually quite surprised that someone like you with all your success would be bothering with someone like me. Which is actually quite a surprise. I'm just turning off my camera and going back to where I was going. Oh, you're doing a live stream as well, are you? If so, good on you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, what was I talking about again? Ah, yes, my YouTube channel. 3 years I've been doing it. Started when I was 14. I'm 18 now. And yeah. Mate, it's alright. It's alright. Thanks for the chat though. It was a lot of fun and a lot of pleasure. At least I'm not gonna forget most people now, unless they change their name. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1 hour and 7 minutes I've been doing this stream for. Where are you from? Australia. Australia. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Nice. But yeah, 3 years of my life, a lot of success of up and down, well, a lot of success, a lot of failure, a lot of up and down, and now, after 3 years, I'm finally comfortable with doing live streams now. And I'm glad that I'm doing them now. Because it's actually, I wish I actually started them a long time ago. Because this is actually a lot of fun. It's fun meeting new people. It's fun talking to new people. It's actually really good. Because I get to talk to you about all the stuff that I've been doing and all the stuff that's coming up next. Actually, next video, not so that bulldozer, that truck, that wheel loader, that dump truck. That's the next video. Yeah, mate, 3 years, 14 to 18. Wait, actually, just give me a second, I'll turn the camera off, have a look at the calendar. Right, 20th of June. I started in January. 3.5 years. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. And I'll tell you one thing too. I'm never going to stop YouTube. I'm never going to stop building Lego trucks. And I'm never going to give up on anything. The day this stops, this channel stops, well, is the day that I sadly pass away. But that will not happen until a very long time into this channel. I would not let this channel die until my life goes down as well as this channel. That's just, well, yeah, that's it. This channel will only die when I die. I don't care how successful I become. I don't care that if I only get 2,000 subscribers. And I don't care if I only get 1 or 2 likes every video. Because that means at least one person cares about my videos. Now, at least that makes me happy, because if I make one person happy, my job is good, my job is complete. At least I'm making one person happy every video. Thanks, mate. Glad that you're saying that. Because as I was saying, I'm not here asking for subscribers. I'm not here asking for likes. I'm not here to get 1 million views and then be a complete, well, how do I say this? Someone who doesn't, well, with comments. I'm one person. Like, if you comment, I'll chat back. That's the one thing I like doing. This is why I've started to like live streams, because I can at least talk to yous. Which is a lot of fun, because I like talking to new people. I like getting new suggestions. I like at least anything. That's why I don't care about rude comments, because it still means that I'm still getting comments. It still means that someone at least cares to be either an asshole or a nice person. That's all it means. Bad comment or not. Bad comment, good comment. The only advice I can give you is that at least someone's commenting. Someone has the time and patience to comment on a video. Because how I'm going right now with my YouTube videos and all that, it's only really 1 comment per video. And it's mostly always the same people too, which I don't mind, because I still like talking to them. It's just, yeah. Imagine being in a room with 1,000 people. Yes. That's how I see it. Being in a room with 100 people, that is big enough as well. Because with all the challenges that I've come through, with me being diagnosed with level 2 autism, and me being undiagnosed for maybe 50 other systems and all that, I'm not going to let them keep me down. And yeah, I'm not going to let that stuff keep me down. I'm not going to let that stuff stop me from what I love doing. I am not going to quit until I can't walk, move, eat, breathe, sleep, and think. I've got to be turned into little tiny bits of stuff, or just a big giant pool of blood. Well, I shouldn't say that. Shit. I just got to be turned into nothing. I've got to be dust before I let this stop. And yes, 1,000 people, that is a lot of people. Because if YouTube says that you can make money off 1,000 people, well, just think about how many people, well, how much money you can get when you get so. That's what most people think about. It's just about the money. The only time I think about the money is that, yeah, a lot of people need the money. Because in this world, this economy, if you don't have money, well, no money means you're not going far in this life. What got me into Legos, YouTube, and trucks? Now that is a very good question. That's a question that no one's actually ever asked. Actually, a lot of these questions that I got on this live stream, I've never been asked before. And I like it. It means I can actually say something else instead of the same stuff over and over. What got me into, well, let's start at the beginning. Trucks. What got me into trucks? Let's just say before I was even born, my dad and my mum used to be in the truck driving a log truck. And that's how I got into log trucks. Because my dad and my mum used to work in a log truck. And they used to, well, go back and forth. And when my mum was pregnant, she still came in the truck. She still rode in the truck and done the rounds and all that. And when I was born, well, let's just say every time before I woke up, my dad said that I used to try and copy the Jake brake. I don't know how, and I don't know why I used to do it, but my dad says that I must have done it because I must have heard the Jake brake while my mum was still pregnant with me. And yeah. And how I started off with trucks, I used to draw them, I used to build them out of wood, and I used to try and do everything I can with trucks. That's why I sort of fell in love with Transformers as well, because Optimus Prime was a truck. Then I started getting more toy trucks because I started getting Optimus Prime and all that. And anything to do with a truck, I always begged me mum and dad for. Every time. I had trucks all over the place. And then one day, one Christmas day, I got 2 boxes of Lego with trucks. 2 Lego boxes with trucks in it. Lego box serial number 60151 or 2, which was a drag car and a float. You should start carving wood out of stuff you love. Yes, I used to do that stuff, but that was when I was very young. I would have been about 4 or 5. Now, getting back to this story of how I got into Lego now, was because my dad brought me a Lego truck. That's how I got into Lego. All because of a Lego truck. I'd never really given much on Lego when I was young until my dad gave me a Lego truck. And when he gave me a Lego truck, that that I could build anything I want out of Lego. Anything that I want in any different way, in any different shape and form. And that's what gave me the idea of that. And how I got into YouTube was because of a next door neighbour I used to have. He used to be a truck driver and I kept on showing him the trucks that I made. And when he saw that I started getting better and better, because when I first started making trucks, they never used to be the same color. They never used to be in a pattern. They never used to look real good. Because before I started patterns, just one full color. And before I started making them one full color, I used every single piece that I could. Doesn't matter if it was brown, green, grey, purple and all that. I used to make it into a truck, and it still looked like one. It was just a bit messy. Yes, my dad was a great man when he done that. I loved him every second, because anything that he brought me with a truck, I loved him for. But it was kind of funny. When he brought me all those Legos and all that, he kind of regretted it, in a way. In a funny way, actually. Because me being 10 years old, undiagnosed with autism and all that, I used to build a truck, used to show it to me dad, and he used to think, oh yeah, that's cool. And then after a while and many years of me keep on building the same thing, showing my dad, he just goes, that looks like an Iveco, that looks like a Volvo. Because I absolutely hated Ivecos and Volvos. I thought they were the ugliest looking trucks, as well as Mercedes. My dad used to say that to me every time. And I used to be like, had a little bit of a temper to me. I used to be like, no, it's a Kenworth. And my dad's just smiling in the inside, and he just goes, oh, okay. And then when I started, because he just kept on seeing the same stuff over and over and over. That's why I kind of got sick and bored. Then when I started to do one full colour and keep it one full colour with everything else, having them as the right colour, as they should be, then my dad actually kind of opened his eyes and go, oh shit, that actually looks pretty cool. And then I started to do patterns and how they looked. And that is what shocked me dad the most, as well as my next door neighbour. And then everyone that me mum and dad showed, because they started taking photos of this stuff. Trucks of what they used to drive. Didn't matter what truck they drove, I just used to make them. Then my dad would take a photo of them, show them to his workmates or to his friends, or, oh yeah, that's how it kind of went. And then all those people were saying that I should start a YouTube channel. You should put these on Facebook and all that stuff. Great memories you make, mate. Don't forget these. I will never forget these. Never, ever. And yeah, so getting back to this story. He kept on saying I should be on, like, make them and put them on social media and all that. My mum and dad were like, Pete, sure. Sorry, I nearly gave out my name. Oh, jeez. That was a close one. I forgot that I was still live on YouTube. Well, I'll just say this. My parents are like, no, do this on social media. Don't. Social media is bad. And let's just say I kind of went behind their backs, because I tried to beg them when I was 12 to have social media and put these on YouTube and all that stuff. And they were like, no, bad idea. And I said again when I was 13. They said no again. When I was 14 and 19, in January 20th, I think, of 2023, I made my first video of an old Kenworth W900 log truck. And that was the first video of many more to come. The first video and my first success. Then I told just like, well, you started it, now you got to get rid of your name, you got to make your own name, and that's how you go. Me being 14 and not knowing what name to have, well, let's just say it took a couple of attempts to get the name that I got. My first name was Lego Oz for Lego Australia, and then I changed my name to Lego Trucker because I just mostly done trucks. But then I changed that name too because I started getting out of the trucks and started doing bulldozers and stuff, as well as anything that could pass the time while I'm building other stuff. So then I remembered an old TV ad that we had. It was on 7 Mate 64. This is only in Australia, by the way. And there was a little segment bit where Dirty Harry, where he goes, "Make my day," and he pulls out a gun. And day. And was a perfect name for it because I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was catchy. It was Australian with an iconic phrase from an American movie that everyone knows and everyone can put together. So I put it as my YouTube channel, and it's been like this for nearly 3 years. July is when the 3-year anniversary of my place, I think. I don't know, it's either this month or next month that I had my name as Make My Day 3 years ago. And now, after a little bit of setbacks here and there, you know what? We finally make it to here, to where we are now. 3 years, 6 months, and a lot of grades and versions and everything that I could do, and a lot of money as well. I'm talking about 20 grand, 20,000 Australian dollars, maybe even more, to come up with all this. Blueprints went to nothing except for Lego. All the Lego boxes I brought and everything that I could get, all the money that I was talking about went into. And sitting down right now, going back through all those memories and how I built those trucks, I built them through muscle memory. I built them through remembering what detail had what, like what truck had what details and all that, and how to make them, and how to do it. And also, I did have some inspirations. Not a lot, I will admit. For starters, one of the inspirations I got, the bull bars, and having these pieces like that. That was one little inspiration I got, but I only have them on 2 trucks. Yeah, mate, you can say complete, but it's only just the beginning. That's all I can say. It's only just the beginning. Now, these inspirations that I was talking about, first one, just these pieces, I added that as a piece. The next inspiration I got were how to make the better air cleaners, is how they are. This bull bar, however, was my own creation. How it's the way it is. And also, and finally, one of the last inspirations I've ever got the exhausts. Because apart from the exhausts, what I have on the Mac, they're just too short. 1 hour and 33 minutes. Wait, oh my god. Yeah, not bad for a second live stream that I've done. It's quite amazing. Time flies, as everyone says, and they certainly are right. Oh well. Guess it's time to... I don't know, I think I'll go towards 2 hours. 2 hours seems alright. Yes, time does fly when you're having a great time, for sure. That is not ideal. I'm just got to put this back on. But actually, yeah, this is probably some of the most fun I've actually... one of the best times I've ever had. That's very brittle. Yeah. One of the best times ever, yes. You see, I've actually had a very rough life. Never really had most people who understand me. Never really had many friends. Never really had a good rule anything, really. Until... Nah, foolish. You don't have to be cool to talk to. You just got to be yourself. That's all you are. You don't have to be cool. You don't have to do stuff for other people to think that you're cool and all that. You just got to be you. And it doesn't matter if you think that you're not cool enough to talk to, because, well, I'm talking to you, aren't I? We're having a bit of a blast. I'm having a lot of fun talking to you. I'm probably not fun to talk to, but, well, because I don't really shut up sometimes. Yeah, it's just, oh well, where the cookie crumbles, I guess. But no, mate. You seem like a good bloke. Foolish? Thank you, Foolish. Thank you for that. But now, while I set everything back up, as soon as I finish setting everything back up and having everything in their own place, well, that's when the end of the stream is coming up. That's when we finally say goodbye and all that. But that is not now. It's probably a little bit later on. That is when that's filled up, that's done, that's somewhat done. And that trailer has to be loaded. That bulldozer goes back on that float. And them two just got to be somewhere around there. Oops, don't break the truck. That's a good position for the P16. Showing it turning. The W can follow suit. Whoops. Now the Oshkosh. That's not ideal. Well, looks like that has to come off. Actually, I'll put these on here. Make the Pacific look even bigger than, well, not really bigger, just average. There you go. Yeah, mate, yeah. Well, with the bad parts that I've had in my life, a person that I trusted really a lot, person I cared about a lot, he told me one good thing in life. When you're having a really bad day, when everything's not going your way, you build a bridge and get over it. That's what you got to do in life when you're having a bad day. That's sort of more of a put your head together sort of lemon, if like life gives you lemons, make lemonade sort of thing. Like how people say that, it's more of a nicer way to say it. But when someone comes up to you when you're having a bad day and they say build a bridge and get over it, it means toughen up. You're not. It's more of. how do I say, it's more like toughen up. You're not done yet. You still got stuff to do. And just get over it. No one's holding you back. Just get over it. Do it all over again and you'll be fine. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot these did this. Got that. Pull this around and we got that. The cool little add-ons that Lego's been doing. But I really like this a lot. Now that is actually pretty cool. That is a lot of fun. Probably one of the coolest things Lego's made in a very long time. And another thing too, you don't really need that. You don't really need it. That's just an add-on feature for some dump trucks that are like this. Now with this, that's just got to go up here, lift the blade up a little, on she pops. Easy as can be. With this, you just got to load it like that. Once you do that, you just get your stuff put in here. Back inside the tipper. Yeah, helicopters, yeah, they're a bit annoying. The only time I don't really hate a helicopter sound is when a Max Superliner is driving past. Because funnily enough, them things actually do sound like a helicopter. You just gotta put them together like that. All the log trucks are together, and they are. And this guy just has to be put over here like so. Actually, I'm gonna have an idea of having that like that, because that looks sick, having it like that. Oh, police helicopter. Interesting. I've never seen a police helicopter, actually. I've seen a hospital one, but never a police one. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh wait, that's a guy in the toilet. Better shut that. That's just a fridge. That won't shut because of this banana. Done. And yeah. It just shuts like that. That there and there we go. Everything is now completed. Everything is, yeah. Whew. 1 hour and 46 minutes. I'm amazed. But sadly, this is where this live stream will end shortly. Just as more viewers come in. Oh. What a day. Oh well, Foolish, if you're still here, thanks for chatting to me, as well as everyone else that was here. Bailey Chambers, Enzio Ortega, Spirograph Avenger, and Lizzie da Alag Lizzie. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for commenting, and thank you everyone else that was here today with this live stream. Anyway, I'll make my day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you all have a good one.